Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Before we get into today's video, I want to talk about the upload schedule. Recently, I posted a post that just said that the upload schedule is going to go to every other week, and the main reason for that is just money. Projects are getting bigger, but I still have the same budget to work with. After some thought, I'm going to do my best to actually try to keep the schedule of uploading one video every Friday, and just to be honest with you guys, a big part of that is money. The channel recently got monetized, and it's not making a lot right now. It's about $1 a day, but you know, as the community grows, I'm hoping that can increase because, well, this is an expensive hobby. So, you know, even if it's like $100 a month, that helps tremendously. There is a second thing that I do enjoy making the videos, and like I could go make money in other ways. Like I used to sell used car parts on eBay, but honestly, I really don't like doing this. And making these videos, doing this car stuff, going out to autocross events like we'll be doing in this video, those are the types of things I really enjoy. On to the topic of today's video, and that is actually the white MR2. As you guys can see, it's wet. My plan was to bring the V6 MR2, but that car doesn't have an engine lid. So instead, I'm bringing this car to a autocross event. I'm pretty excited to see how it does. It has a really aggressive setup, and this car is built more for road courses, but I still think she'll do okay at an autocross event. The big thing with this setup is that full lock, the car still does rub. The reason I think I can get away with it is I know the venue, and they already sent out a course map. There's not a lot of sharp hairpin turns. So between, well, the turns not being super sharp and just being able to kind of rotate the car with the throttle, I think I should be okay. I'm going to head off to the event and we'll pick right up right before that first run. Well, I'm waiting in grid for the first run. I'm actually kind of nervous. I'm not really sure what to expect from the car. At least on a positive note, the car drove here fine. Only two issues are at highway speeds. The front end starts to vibrate. Nothing's bent, everything's tight. So maybe it's tires, I don't know. I'll have to look into that later. I could smell a little bit of burning oil. I know the oil pan is leaking. I thought it was a minor leak because between oil changes, I never have to top it off. That's something I'll have to fix, but that's easy enough. First run, let's see how she does, or better yet, how I do. Holy crap, she's lighting up the tires, okay. Oh shoot. Whoa. Almost messed that up. Oh shoot, I messed that up big time. Oh, man, is she snappy. Woo. I got some work to do, that's for sure. Holy cow. Wow, my immediate thoughts are, well, first of all, I need to look at the course map. I thought I had it down. Apparently not. That's not a big deal. The back end has significantly less grip than I anticipated. The front end has heaps of grip. The front end is the best it's ever felt. Like, holy cow, I loved how it turned in. I am running some toe out for this event. I'll tune that toe out, or I'll change it to toe in whenever this car does a track day. We're going up for the second run. Yeah, I'm gonna take it a little bit slower, try to figure out the course. I did look at the map and review the first run. Yeah, I made some pretty big mistakes, just course knowledge, but yeah, we'll get it better this time. Alrighty. Brakes are so good on this car. Ooh, starting to step out. Okay, a little wide, started to understeer. This car is feisty. It's really snappy, loves to rotate, very easy. There's a few points there where I'm braking. I actually think just a light lift and they'll get the car to rotate enough. But man, the front grip's a lot more than I thought. I mean, it started pushing back there, which I didn't anticipate, but yeah, the grip is just, wow, way more than ever. If I loosen up the front a little bit, I could probably get some more. I'm really happy with the way it's going today. this car's dicey. It's getting better though. So like the traction is super, super low. I really have to practice my throttle modulation. So this is actually really good training for me as a driver. Yeah, I need a little bit more seat time because the car is clearly way more capable than I am right now. Yeah, I'm still really stoked with how this is going so far. A little too much. Oh my lord. Ooh. Yeah, it's getting squirrely there. That run wasn't good. Essentially what happened there was I overshot my braking zone there, locked up the brakes. I was going way too hot, and honestly, I don't know if the camera shows it, but when I should have been braking, I looked down at the speedometer because I was like, holy cow, this is way faster than the car's ever gone here. Because I have been at this particular venue before. Totally my fault. I made a rookie mistake. I should have been looking where I was going. I can't do much about that run now, but I'll make sure not to do that on the next run. What's up guys? I made it back home. The event's over and oh man, that was a lot of fun. And I think I made it back home right in the nick of time. It literally just started raining. It was hailing just a second ago. Point is though, it was like perfect timing. The whole time I was running, it was wet, but it didn't actually rain. I got very, very lucky there. I'm also happy that the car made it back in one piece. I was really stressing the front end because of how aggressive that setup is. I mean, I don't know if it really shows on camera. It's really big, right? Here, I'll actually give you guys a quick side shot. Personally, I'm gonna size down to a 235 just because I don't think the proportions are right. Like that looks way too big in comparison to that, if that makes sense. It looks off to me, but that's for another day. The big thing is the car held together, and as I mentioned, I was really stressing about rubbing. I measured a bunch of times actually, and I thought it would be okay, but like it's one thing to like think it and then to actually go through, because you know the force is like when you're driving at autocross events. So beyond excited. I do want to note though, I didn't have any rubbing issues, but if you notice, I only had to turn at the most, I believe it was about 1.5 turns. Had I gone to about 2 turns or more, oh yeah, there would have been rubbing issues. Moving forward, it's pretty much just going to be more seat time with the car, getting used to it. I got 6 runs total, although I'm pretty sure you guys will only see 5 of them, and the reason for that is the first 4, I was getting used to the car. I made mistakes, and I really want to show that, and learning this new setup's definitely going to be a learning curve. So I think that's good to show like that growth. And then the last 2 runs were nearly identical. They were low 40-second runs, and like I try not to be redundant, but I'm also trying to balance just showing the process. So I think that's a good meet in the middle there. Getting back on track now, as I mentioned, just kind of focusing on seat time is going to be the goal, because I know on the 3rd turnaround corner there, I kept messing that up, and the big reason I'd go in way too hot, the car would understeer, and the corner was actually off camber, so I really needed to slow it down there. Also, after that 2nd corner, there was that like turn. I was actually just tapping on the brake a little bit to get the car to rotate, but I really think the car with a little bit of lift would have rotated enough and carried a lot more speed. I was just honestly a little scared to do that. In order to progress as a driver, I know I have to get comfortable with that. I don't have another date when I'm going to take it out, but I am hoping to take it out a couple more times this year, and I think that's really going to help me get more comfortable with it. So that way, as the car grows, I'm also growing with it. It's going to be really nice, because I have to acknowledge that like when I got the V6 MR2, you know, going from a completely stock MR2, the white one I have here, to driving that was just like being thrown to the lion's den. So overall though, really freaking good day. I don't got much else for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one, and thank you for watching.